Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
Yeah, at least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of, let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bayley?
That's Bayley's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bayley from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off, while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
They've got their opponent's arm, dropping the knee for more punishment.
Oh, no! Brutal neck snap. Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent. No, your neck should not move that way.
Bayley struggling to defend herself.
It's like a muzzle's being placed on Bayley's offense.
Bayley's fortitude being put to the test there. Shin breaker.
Not done yet. Dragon screw, beautiful.
Just pinning the arm down and then driving a knee into the arm.
Oh, axe handle.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy. Back suplex.
Momentum is shifted to her corner.
Yeah, she just continues to unload on her opponent. Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Clothesline.
Counter.
Bayley managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Could be what she needed to ignite a rally. Vicious knee drop.
Bayley did her homework there.
And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
If Bayley can just weather this storm, she'll be fine.
And a knee strike. What a combination. Drop kick.
You can't take much more of this.
Yeah, she's in a rough spot now. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Driving a knee into the arm. Uh-oh. She manages to get control. Gets caught by the exploder.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
And now Bayley's being measured.
Sister Abigail. Is it enough to put Bayley away?
There's two. An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the Tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using that crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Launching the leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal four-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Kat definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these three other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Kat will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton.
Series of elbows looking to create separation. She does so. Beautiful athleticism. Hurricane Rana.
Some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities. Delivering nasty stuffs.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Absolutely planted. She powers out immediately there.
She's not going quietly into the good night here, making things very interesting.
Oh, there's the old. Oh, that hurt.
Pinning down their opponent's arm. Vicious knee drop. Oh, no. Oh, no. Brutal neck snap.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow. And a slap, too.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
And it looks like Asuka was the one who wasn't ready for that attack.
Seeing some no-nonsense offense from Rhea.
Oh, God, that hurt. Clothesline on the back of the neck. Kick from behind. Ouch. It finally created some separation.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Into the corner. This can't be good.
She's fighting back. Drop kick. Great athleticism. Hip splash.
Ooh, backhanded.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Able to reverse. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Oh, catastrophic damage on the back.
A dragon screw ankle breaker.
Into the ankle breaker.
About to be the proverbial one-legged man in the you-know-what kicking contest.
That unraveled on Asuka.
This is just too far. Get some control in there.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
She's losing some steam now.
Yeah, but at this point, Cole, the fatal four-way is still anyone's to win.
Right in the face.
My God.
I have no way to explain the power we just witnessed. Forget about any size difference. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. She's pushed into the corner. Hip splash.
Expected that one.
Springboard misses the target. She's into the ring again. Fends off the attack with an elbow. Sleeper slam! Oh, with authority!
The outsider's edge.
This could do it! A kick out at two.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Yeah, this fatal four-way has certainly taken its toll, Michael.
Rhea capitalizes there. She flips it back on her.
ropes and attacking the lower back.
Could be some collateral damage on the way here.
Everyone needs to clear out, including us.
And well-executed move we just saw there.
She steers clear of that one. Hammerlock applied. What's next? Oh, my. Sit out, spine buster.
But now lives. Oh, God. Face first.
Jumping complete shot. Face first. Will that stop Asuka? Looking wobbly in the corner. Liv Morgan not backing down. Not now, not ever. Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy. Back suplex.
She's trying to fight back, but it doesn't look good.
I hope she's got a little something extra left in the tank. Otherwise, she's in trouble.
Great counter. Impressive ring IQ on display there.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Nasty kick. There's the takedown. STO! Strikes with a kick.
Drop kick finds the spot.
Ow! Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Up across the shoulders, torture rack.
Oh, no, into a face buster.
I can't believe it.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point in the match?
And she has an answer for Liv.
Oh, my. Dragon screw targeting the ankle. Stiff kick.
Now we have Rhea Ripley. Legs caught. Drop kick. We might be close to the end.
Yeah, this is a...
She covers for the pin. No, she kicks out.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Oh, quite an effective counter. Oh, dragon screw ankle breaker. Wow, that hurt.
Drop kick hits the mark. Oh, fought back with an elbow.
Jumping complete shot. That should do it right there. That could have been it right there. Then it's Asuka.
And just like that, maneuvers out of position.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
She's starting to drag a little bit.
This deep into a fatal four-way match, it's a wonder they're not more banged up. But the grueling nature of this match is...
Good night.
Does that finish Ripley for good?
And a kick out.
How on earth was Rhea Ripley able to kick out of that one?
Just barely is apparently the answer, but sometimes that's all it takes.
Big maneuver, executed perfectly, but still was not enough. Jawbreaker.
Call it down. Seated bionic elbow.
And that failed to hit the mark. Ooh. Ooh, what a kick. Getting back into the ring. Catching a drop kick. Oh. This.
Oh, she's got the mist.
Suplex.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show.
Kick to the back.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
Broken up, and the match continues.
That's teamwork.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover.
Pretty drop kick. From behind. And Ripley still inflicting damage late into the battle.
Yeah, Ripley's been an aggressor throughout this match, and that was a major reminder.
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
Rhea with the riptide.
Ripley with an emphatic statement. Then back to Asuka. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly. And Asuka shaking off the fatigue to keep things going.
Asuka looking to keep that momentum through the wear and tear. Steel chair to the temple.
Drop kick. Don't do this. Placed into the corner.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Reversal from Morgan.
Asuka timed that one well.
Sit out mat slam. Side Russian leg sweep takedown and just ran the cover for the win. This is it. And she kicks out right away.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
She's going for it. This could be. No, kick out at 2.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Their opponent is just snapping the neck. Ouch.
Ripley is squaring her sights, extremely vulnerable. So much damage inflicted. Counter, and now there's an opening. Shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt. Drop kick from behind. Ouch. And we see the attention being put on the torso area. Hold on.
Liv's fully intent on ending things here.
Jumping complete shot.
Face first. Yet another big move, guys.
And this has got to be it. The pin's broken up. I can't believe it.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Right to the kidneys from behind. She's going for it. She did it. She picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, the anti-hero!
Victory for the cap. You can really see why the WWE attempted to recruit this woman multiple times over the years.
And she turned us down, Saxton. The WWE Universe might not remember that, but some of us are not going to let her forget.
Getting the best of these 3 women was an incredible test of her abilities. A test she passed with flying colors.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in War Games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
Commanding the ring and forging her path, the captain. I'm so excited because here comes the TCB tank.
Just like that.
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack.
It seems like a Falls Count Anywhere match is a perfect way for these two to wrap up their long-time battle. Into the hammerlock. Oh boy, back suplex.
Just pounding away. Enough already. Just a continuous rush on Shotzi here.
Shotzi has to find an opening and respond.
Got the leg. Dragon screw. That'll tear your knee up.
It takes a certain ruthlessness to go after the knee. A joint that can easily get badly injured. Stomp after stomp after stomp. The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Leg kick. That offense really hitting her hard.
Starting to lose a step or two, but the good news is there's plenty of real estate to catch your breath.
She needs to stop saying she's going to bring it and actually deliver on the promise. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now.
She's losing all momentum here.
Yeah, she's in desperate search for answers now.
Boom, a forearm smash. One step ahead of Shotzi there. Bullseye with the drop kick. Got flipped upside down there.
Into the hammerlock. Oh boy, back suplex. Oh man, drop kick.
Shotzi is being taken apart here.
Shotzi has to find a way to right the ship here.
Oh, merciless knee to the face. Drop kick hits the mark.
She's in serious pain.
Yeah, this is not good.
You don't say, Saxton. And a carefully measured knee drop. What a barrage of stomps.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
Oh, to the arm.
Terrible.
Great counter.
She might be able to start mounting something here.
Yeah, but she needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
A determined sequence of attacks from her here.
She's efficient and dangerous with her offense thus far.
Shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt.
And a carefully measured knee drop. Oh, no. Oh, no! Brutal neck snap.
Up and down into the shin breaker.
Dragon screw.
Letting her opponent know she is ready for anything.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here? Over and over. Watch out! They're coming towards the announce desk.
What the hell are you doing, Byron? Uh-oh.
Clearing the table.
Yeah, gotta take it to the next level.
What is this superstar thinking?
They're thinking about the end, finishing this thing off by any means necessary.
Reversal. Can she capitalize? I don't know if Shotzi can withstand much more of this.
Shotzi has run into a roadblock.
Shin breaker into a suplex.
Great combo. Brought down with a snapmare.
Power drop kick. And she keeps delivering shots to the torso.
She's been effectively targeting that area throughout this match. Cut off with a kick to the gut.
And the cover for the win. She kicks out with force.
Incredible power to kick out at just one.
Oh, look at this.
I don't want to be part of these problems.
Look out.
All the way to the outside.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly.
This one's all but over. Wait a minute.
Shoulder up before the count started.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a one count is beyond comprehension.
Shotzi isn't being given any room to recover.
Yeah, Shotzi finding herself on the wrong end of every exchange.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Shotzi staggers up, struggling to regain any composure. Across the shoulders, knee right to the face.
German suplex.
Can Shotzi survive this?
2 count.
After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed. Honestly, I think the whole WWE universe was.
So, guess this means we're finally gonna get our match, huh?
You're pretty excited for someone who's about to get handled.
I see how it is. Well, you just go ahead and underestimate me, champ.
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies. I know you can go, but so can I.
You've watched my indie matches? I didn't know you'd be into that.
What? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Congrejita Loca? Wild. Self-destructive and probably ill-advised, but wild.
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD, I would have gladly jumped off a balcony against you too.
That sounds like a blast. Except I'm the one who would have been doing the jumping. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with how it came up, but I do sometimes wonder what an indie career would have been like for me. It sounds like an adventure.
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking about our match.
About whether I'm going to pin or submit you?
No. Well, not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to experience a fantastical whirlwind tour when I got to WWE. I got to have the adventure. I'm wondering if I should pay it forward.
What do you have in mind?
You're confident you're gonna beat me anyway, right?
Anytime, any place.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
You want to do what?
It's just going to be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go 2, if Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that if we want to stick with what's comfortable. Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
I loved wrestling in Mexico, especially for this promotion called Lucha Magica. Sometimes they do shows in the middle of a town square. You're gonna love it. Except for when I beat you. That part'll suck. But the rest will be awesome.
This is gonna be so tough on your ego. Mexico sound good to you?
Alert the crew to get their passports, Troy. We're taking it international.
From Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
Dear, dear, dear. That cannot have gone as you'd hoped.
No. Everything went exactly according to my plan of getting hit in the face a bunch.
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation into the Indies?
Not at all. I missed the intimacy of a smaller show, the interaction with the fans. Just didn't expect Bianca to pull the same energy from the crowd quite as easily as she did.
Bianca got very comfortable very quickly.
If she had come up in the Indies, I would have wanted her for TBD. But that's not gonna stop me from beating her at our next stop.
Which raises the question, where to next on this great tour of the world?
I've been giving that some thought, with an ice pack on my jaw. Bianca hits hard, and so do I. So let's go to the home of strong style, Japan.
Sure, if you buy at the Japanese steakhouse we always go to.
Deal. That feels like a fitting celebration once I beat Bianca. But only the food. I'm not buying you another jacket.
Here is your winner, the Anti-Hero.
Ladies, it appears that you two will be going to a final match.
Fitting, really. Winning that championship will be even sweeter after going the full series.
Don't get cocky. No way you beating me twice in a row.
Before you two launch into a witty repartee, I have an update. I've just spoken to the suits in Stamford. They have thoughts.
Well, that's never good.
Word of your genuinely marvelous matches has spread, and so has the buzz. They were insistent that the next match will be on WWE television.
They want us to do the match on Raw? You promised us we could see this through in indie arenas.
Indeed I did, so I reached an agreement. We will be producing a portion of next week's Raw live from the location of your final match.
Oh, wow. Listen, I know this is a stretch, but how would you both feel about having the match at TBD?
Yes, a surprising and unexpected suggestion from you. which is why I have already given instructions for the road crew to meet us there.
Wow. It's going to be super embarrassing to lose on your home turf, but I, for one, am here for it. One idea, though.
What's that?
With everything I know about TBD, and since it's the final match, kind of seems like it should be no DQ, right?
Bianca Belair, you have no idea what you just asked for. Deal. Geneva is gonna freak. Wow.
I'll second that wow. And raise you a hot damn.
They really got to work in here, didn't they? Can you believe it?
After the hectic morning I've had with the crew to get this set up, I can. Had to yell at some guy named Troy a lot. He kept wanting to cover up the TBD signage with Raw logos entirely.
Sounds like Troy. I'm really glad that I could do this for you, Geneva. For us. Did you ever imagine that we'd be here?
Honestly, you main eventing a TBD show feels pretty familiar to me. This one just has more logos.
You know what I mean. This is different. Later tonight, I'm gonna win the WWE Women's World Championship in the house we built.
Living the dream. Hey, you get ready. I've got some contracts to look at.
Same as always. But seriously, don't get too caught up in paperwork that you forget to enjoy yourself tonight. This is big. Big, big.
I know. It is. And I won't. But I also know you'll enjoy this enough for the both of us. Good luck out there.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
It's a TBD homecoming for the captain. The EST of WWE has come to TBD.
Introducing the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, the Anti-Hero. And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
We see it there, the Women's World Championship, the reward for coming out on top in this match.
A symbol of dominance for the woman who possesses the coveted title.
It's the main event of WWE at TBD. The title is at stake as TBD Original Cat takes on Bianca Belair in a rubber match for the Women's World Championship.
A WWE title defended all over the world, and now at a U.S. indie promotion? I never would have believed it.
Well, believe that despite the feel-good story, Kat has a huge challenge ahead of her to walk away champion here tonight.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Stomps to the legs. Elbow drop after elbow drop, torturing and punishing the opponent.
Extreme harm placed upon the left knee. Stomping. Ouch.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
Belair now just trying to survive.
Vicious, aggressive attacks.
Just getting pummeled as the champion was unable to return fire. Bianca managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, she's getting a determined focus again. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Taking all their frustrations out on the champion and doing so in the most inelegant way possible. Good luck locking after this. Focus on the leg with that. Something to keep an eye on.
And she's gained total control of this match.
Yeah, she's riding a rough shot over her.
The champ not looking great right now.
And hanging tough, but beginning to show some wear and tear. Might want to think about picking up the pace a bit. Back suplex.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Ooh, that might have just broken something. Continuing to work on the arm with a
drop in the knee for more punishment.
With the reversal.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing she needed.
Yeah, Bianca's survival instincts are taking over. Isolating the arm. Up high and
bionic elbow driven down.
The champ getting worked over here.
She is barely standing at this point. Back suplex. Bianca expected that one.
She had it scouted. And returning to the ring. Super kick! Punch lands. Bianca's being taken full advantage of now.
Bianca here in a disheartening position.
Down by the DDT.
Telling her opponent that she has even more left in her tank.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
She re-enters the ring now. Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard. Oh, jeez, falling hard to the outside.
Don't do it.
Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off.
No, that was a harebrained idea to try that.
Was trying to find a way to attack, but completely wiped out.
Across the shoulders, knee right to the face.
German suplex.
We can have a new champion.
Climbing up to the top now. From the top. Oh, drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
And Belair is being broken down.
Yeah, Belair struggling to find solution. Oh, damage to the hamstrings.
They've got their opponent's arm.
Vicious knee drop.
Belair now trying to capitalize. One step ahead of Bianca there.
Beautiful athleticism. Hurricane Rana. Running leg drop.
Just pounding away right to the face.
My God.
She's struggling to defend herself.
Yeah, now she has to turn this momentum around.
Driving a knee into the arm.
Oh, no.
Ooh, snapping the neck.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy. Back suplex.
Breaker. That is gonna hurt.
Ooh, she hit the corner hard.
Great counter.
Bianca able to take a stand there.
Yeah, but Belair needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick. Saw it coming and got out of there. Ooh, the champion into the cover.
And she's able to stop the count early.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here. Waistlock applied, but their opponent manages to fight out with a series of punches. Drop kick.
Uh-oh.
And a carefully measured knee drop.
Ooh, snapping the neck. Ooh, she responds with a counter.
Haymaker after haymaker.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Belair with the hair whip. I'm not sure that's legal.
She heads out of the ring.
Interesting strategy.
I do not know exactly what she has planned now, but I do know it will not be good for that table.
Hits the drop kick. The challenger eating up some damage.
Belair held nothing back on that attack. She anticipated that one.
Bianca Belair taking a page out of the Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix's arm slam.
That's Belair showing up just what it means to be the EST.
Emphatically staking her claim in the process.
That'll do some serious damage.
It seems like she's looking to take things up a notch or two.
Yeah, she's definitely got something big planned with this table. Kick from behind. Ouch. Oh! Ooh, pounding the breadbasket.
Drives a foot into the stomach.
One step ahead of Bianca there. Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt. She's bringing the table into play.
The table's being set on fire.
And this match will head back to the ring. Drop kick.
And she's gone after her opponent's core a few times now. Ooh.
Rapid kicks. Oh, man.
Nice drop kick.
opponent all tied up in the ropes. This superstar is just teeing off.
Oh, man. Backstab. Sent into the corner. Ooh, there's the kick. Second row, followed by
Panama Sunrise.
High-risk area up there.
You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point. Top rope! Oh, my Lord. Through the table.
Pure chaos. Carnage and scraps of table everywhere.
Taking the brutality of this match to a new...
Sister out again.
Good night. The champ's eyes look glazed over. Two!
They kicked out. The champion kicked out.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
And that result leaves everyone shocked. But will the shoulder come up if that move hits one more time?
Exclamation point!
And the pressure on Bianca continues to mount.
Bianca unable to find breathing room.
This is nothing short of disturbing.
Oh, so frightening. So bizarre. So eerie.
And it's only
Welcome
gonna get worse.
to Sister.
Belair predicted that. Shoulder tackle.
And the champion finally ready to put this one away.
Shoulder up before the count.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing. And after this match is already gone for the EST looking to secure the win. KOD. Can't be. Will the reign continue? Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
And Belair 100% thought she had it there, guys. I think we all did. She's rummaging around under the ring here.
We know what this means. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
The challenger is not in a great place.
Yeah, the impressive athleticism. The EST powering up her opponent.
Kiss of death, the KOD.
Looks like the champ is going to retain.
Makes the cover. A kick out by the challenger, keeping the championship dream alive.
It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark or is it the challenger's last gasp?
Bianca has rarely been in this position. Time to see if she can stay focused and continue the pressure.
Oh, tossed aside.
Reversal! What a counter! She goes back inside the ropes. Belair able to adapt. She scores big with the counter.
The champ is down. Title change. I can feel it.
And just like that, this journey for the woman they call the Captain reaches a conclusion with a victory over Bianca Belair.
Hey, this is no 70,000 seat stadium, but on this night, in this small theater, this audience feels like WrestleMania.
Well, there's nothing like WrestleMania, but I think it means a little bit more to this superstar that her first championship win happened here.
A full circle moment, Corey. This woman has followed a long and winding road that brought her back to her beginning.
What's next for this superstar? This WWE champion? The sky's the limit.
What's Becky Lynch doing here?
Becky was the #1 contender until she got injured after War Games.
Becky's not moving like she's injured now. What does she want?
What do you think, Saxton?
No, 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 no. Not in my ring.
TBD promoter Geneva Rose Rose is not having it.
I get she's ride or die with our new champion, but what's she gonna do to stop Becky Lynch?
You got WWE problems. Go settle them on WWE time. Because believe me when I say, if anyone tries to interrupt my best friend's hard-won moment, it's gonna be me.
No, they've been friends for years.
Don't trust anybody.
This is an assault.
This is karma, Saxton. You can only step on so many people before you pay the piper.
And she's paying now, but for what?
Thanks for coming home, Cap. It was so generous for you to put this show together for me. I know you think I'm slumming it around here, but you forget that I'm proud of what we built together. And I know you're used to taking the credit for everything. So I thought it was important for me to make an appearance tonight, to set the record straight. You'd be nothing without me. Let me be clear. I am not just some best friend side character in your hero's journey. What do you think I've been doing since you left? Sitting around and just following your career with rapt attention? You moved on. I didn't. And I've been putting everything I have into growing TBD. So, when Becky approached me, I was more than happy to help turn your moment into my moment.
You can feel the bitterness from Geneva Rose, the jealousy.
Recognize this? The contract we wrote in the diner when we first started TBD. Yeah, I had it framed. Thought it was a nice touch. Especially now. Because according to this legally binding document, you're still signed exclusively to TBD. You can't work anywhere else. You can't be champion anywhere else. And you belong to me.
But she's a WWE superstar.
Not according to Geneva Rose.
See you next week, Cap. Don't be late.
Well, that didn't go quite like I thought it would.
No, it did not. What are we gonna do?
So some bad news about that. Geneva sent a photo of the TBD contract to legal, and the napkin checks out.
But it's on a napkin!
A legally binding napkin. You're still signed to TBD. And as long as that's the case, you can neither be WWE Women's World Champion, nor a WWE...
You're not... serious?
Unfortunately, I am. The title will revert back to Bianca. Although now that she's healed, Becky will have an opportunity next week.
There's gotta be something we can do to fight this!
I wish there was, but my hands are tied. Good luck out there. It's been... something.